Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to do another episode of Ask Me Anything. This is episode 13. Lucky 13. So just a few questions this week. I guess people are all snowed in and not answering the questions. Or maybe I've answered every question. So make sure to put questions down below. I'll answer them in next week's episode. So we're going to start off with Daniel Quiroz. Says, do more mock. So, not a question, but I am going to do more mock. Beazels Bricks Plus, Beazels Bricks Plus says, the shelves behind you, are they made from PVC or metal pipe? They look very cool for displaying Lego. Alright, so here is a shot, kind of backed out, looking at the shelves. You can see they go pretty high, all the way up to the ceiling. Well, not all the way to the ceiling, but the top shelf is far enough away from the ceiling to allow big sets. And you can see the pirate ship Sea Cow is almost touching the ceiling. Believe it or not, that's actually not touching the ceiling. It's real close to it though. Whoops. Zoom out. So basically what we got here is metal pipe that has been painted black. And you can see the way it's hitting the wood. It looks like it's just sitting on there, but it's actually drilled through. And then there's these little connectors that are holding it together. So it's actually drilled all the way through. There's only one spot that doesn't have, right here. So this spot. So from right there all the way across, it's a continuous shelf. So it's the best shelf to lay out the big sets. You can see I've got the Ninjago, Battle for Ninjago City there. And then it's basically held onto the wall with these, what are really supposed to be floor brackets. But they're mounted in various places on the wall to hold on the shelves. And I had to custom design them to basically hit a stud. So that's why you see some of the links have kind of random little connecting pieces on there. Well, the reason why those are that little short segment is there so that part would hit a stud, and then when it comes around all the way and ties back in, hits another stud. So it was a complicated little design, but it turned out all right. So that is it for the shelves. Kind of a artistic display piece. There's my brick separator flower. It's actually 4. That's most of them that I own. I probably own more. Fluffy Hub, not a question, but thanks for answering my question. And keep up the good work. Thanks, Fluffy Hub. Beastie YouTube 01 asks, what is 9 plus 10? That would be 19. Brick Adjuster says, what will be the first 3 buildings of your custom city? Or is that a secret? Well, I have a Lego City update that I actually posted today. So you'll have to see that, and that'll reveal the first building. The other 2 are, I'm 90 to 95% sure what the other 2 are going to be, but it kind of is a secret. But definitely keep watching the city updates, and I'm sure by next month's update, those will be revealed. So I haven't been posting anything on my Instagram account dealing with my custom city yet. But I think as it starts to grow and become bigger and bigger, I will be posting a lot more on my Instagram feed. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you want to see some of the updates before you see them on YouTube. Let's see, The Brick Must Go On asks, do you own any misprinted or incorrectly molded Lego pieces? Actually, I just got one the other day in a set. Where'd that set go? Well, I can't find it now, but I did get a minifigure armor piece that the print was so off that it looks terrible. So I'm gonna have to call and get that piece replaced. But that's the only one that I know of that's a misprint. I have noticed that I've been getting some pieces lately that are molded a lot weaker than they've normally been. So they're actually starting to crack and break. That's kind of a little bit of a disappointment. So I'm gonna have to get some of those pieces replaced as well. But yeah, that's the only one I know of. Just one misprinted piece and then some weaker molded ones. Brayton Spetter asks, will there be a train in your Lego City? Actually, I don't have the room right now to build a train in my Lego City. And to be honest with you, I really don't want one. Probably what I'm gonna have is maybe a siding that has like where it could potentially connect to a main line, but it's really just going to be where it's going to be next to like a warehouse building or something that materials or goods are shipped in or out from the factory. So I may have bits and pieces of a train, but not an entire train layout. I just don't have the real estate for that. The Brick Must Go On says, thanks for answering my questions. And actually, Brayton Spetter, that was the last question of this week's. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos. Check out my Lego City update, so you'll get a feel. It's still early in the stages of my cities, but remember, it's a full mock city. There's not going to be any type of modular buildings in it, so it's going to take a while to create it. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.